Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming out here. And we've all heard in the news how presidency have stated that they're going to be feeding school children. But the question is, how are they going to carry out this initiative? They announced that schools still have to be locked down. We know schools and churches, mosques, they are not open yet. They are still locked down. Even if various activities, a few activities has gone back to normal, but for school and churches, they are still in a lockdown. Federal government have revealed to us now that they are going to be feeding school children, but the National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS, they have a different opinion, a different perspective about what government is planning to do. I know when we heard this in the news, I know everyone have their different reservations about this government. They keep coming with some unrealistic targets and plans. See this one, and they want to feed children that are not in school. Even when children are in school, they can't even meet up to it, but now children are in their different homes, different addresses. They want to feed children. NAS has got this to say. Please sit tight. I will go straight into the news, but before we do, if you haven't yet subscribed to us, do click on the subscribe button down below, and also do give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. We want to thank everyone that have subscribed. We really do appreciate you. You are simply the best. Thank you for supporting our channel. So right, let's just go straight into the content of the news. Feeding of school children during lockdown, a big fraud and corruption, says NAS. The National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS, has condemned the federal government proposed plans to spend 13.5 billion naira on feeding school children even during the lockdown period. The students' body, in a statement signed by the National Public Relations Officer, Comrade Azeez Adeyemi, in Abeokuta on Thursday, described the federal government's decision to continue with the school feeding program even as schools are not open as an avenue to further drain lean resources of the country. According to NAS, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Saudia Umar Farouk's announcement that the federal government would continue with the school feeding program even as schools are shut down is nothing but an attempt to ridicule Nigeria. The federal government insists to go ahead with the school feeding program despite criticism by Nigerians, especially stakeholders in the education sector, has shown that the program is another way of perpetrating a fraud on another large scale. The students' body questioned the rationale behind the continuation of the program when the priority of the government should be on finding a cure for the deadly coronavirus pandemic. We suspect that the continuation of feeding school children is at their homes is another sham and a smoke screen, hope at deceiving Nigerians. We are calling for the suspension of this structured daily looting and fraud under the guise of home feeding of pupils. Where is the money to execute this program coming from, given the fact that the government has already been crying of no money? NAS queried the source of the proposed 697 million naira to be spent daily, amounting to 13.5 billion naira monthly on a program, describing the decision as not only reckless spending but also misplaced priority. So my people, see our federal government too. It's really misplaced priority right now, to be honest, because these children are not going to school. They are all at home. Even palliatives that was meant to be given out to members of the public, to citizens, they couldn't complete it. They came with different stories. They ridiculed Nigerians. I'll call it ridicule. There were cases where Nigerians received one pack of Indomie, one pack of rice. That is a whole family that they want to feed. They could not even sustain that and meet up to that. Now they are talking about carrying on with school feeding program. How long are we going to continue like this, in this kind of looting attitude? They want to start feeding school children that are not in school. My people, can we hear all of this that is happening? These people, they don't really want, they don't want the good of the country. Oh. They don't need the good of the country. It doesn't even bother them. It's how they can steal. NAS has queried, where would they even get this money? Do you know what it's been estimated that they use 697 million naira. That is what they spend to feed. They spend that one daily, and I can't even imagine it. It's unbelievable. 697 million naira daily to be spent on children. If you see the kind of food, even when the children were still in school, what they get is their children at home cannot even eat those kind of meal. They can't serve those things to their children at home. Who are they ridiculing? Nigerians, the same people that voted them there, the same people that thought that they had our interest, they had us in heart. But what we get is unbelievable. NAS has said it out plain and clear. The National Association of Nigerian Students, they've condemned this proposed plan, and they've called on the federal government to put a hold to it. It's misplaced priorities. What they should be looking for now. We're talking about isolation centers. We're talking about even those relief packages. There are people that can't even go to work. We know that even as the lockdown has been eased, there are still some areas, some persons that is affected, that still can't work. What about the ones that are even ill, that can't go to work? They've not thought about how they will put all of this in order. We've not even gone to our healthcare system. We Nigerians, all of us know. I don't need to tell us the state of our healthcare. Those are the areas they need to focus on. And these are the people that were crying out so that other nations should come and help them. Oh, they don't have money, or they are dying. They are the ones that want to continue school feeding program. Is that not tell me, is that not another way of looting? Is that not another way? Is that not another form of fraud on the nation again? Committing another kind of this corruption is the height. Children are not in school. It would be nice, or if they really want to go ahead, it would be nice for them to really, they would have given detailed plans how they are even going to execute this proposed action, how they are going to carry it out. Because children in different classes, they live at different homes, they don't live in the same addresses. I don't know how they are going to do it. They were not even able to keep, like I said, just to give palliatives to families in communities. Nobody could get anything. We heard stories, we heard different things. Now they want to feed children. Something is really going wrong somewhere. This corruption, it has blinded all their eyes. I don't think they see anymore the corruption. Whosoever is pushing for this, that it should be continued. Maybe what the person has even done, so if the money that was allocated, maybe the person has even spent the money, so they are just looking for a way that, okay, let's just carry on this feeding program, so that when they will be asked to present accounts, you will say that, oh, during the lockdown we're still feeding the children. We went to their homes, we fed them. See our government. It's a shame. It's unbelievable. And to be fair, it is sad. It's very sad that they don't even know the most important thing to focus on right now. It's not school feeding. We are not against feeding children. It's fair enough. But what I'm talking about, a family as a whole. Because if a family has about 4 children and only one goes to school, or maybe only 2 goes to school, and the other 2, they are not of they have not started school, what will the parents eat if they don't have what to eat? You are thinking about just feeding school children. What families are there as well? Misplaced priority. Our healthcare is poor, is zero, nothing to write home about. Federal government, I don't know what you people are doing. This corruption is going way. It's even right now. We know that. Let's even pause for a moment. Too. We know that this coronavirus, it exposed a lot in presidency. We know that these people, they don't have our interest, but right now we can see their misplaced priorities. No one is even coming out in all of the 3 broadcasts that President Muhammad Buhari has given to Nigerians. There was no one that he has even stated that, you know what, everything is on hold right now. Let's focus on our healthcare, see that they are all standard, all our hospitals are standard and everything, and see how we'll encourage our healthcare workers. The doctors are paid and everything, so they will be motivated. None of that. See what they're talking about. Scam again. My people, this one tire me. This one weak me. Please leave your comment, leave your take down below in the comment section. Let us know what you think. It's a sad one, and but that is what we get in our country. But let's lend our voice. By so doing, these guys, they hear all of Nigeria. They hear our voice, and God willing, they are able to adjust to what they are proposing or to what they are doing. So leave your take below down in the comment section. Want to say thank you once again to everyone that have subscribed. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. So till I come your way again, it's bye for now, and God bless.